opposite. She game on God again. Truth don't bear truth. It's just rocket and honey dip. Cute how you think that you got knowledge here. He who you trip you can acknowledge him. Yet they take shots at all my father's kids till you get gripped and deuce with a holy tip. Gunshots, gun smoke in the air. Got another one down. Gunshots, gun smoke in the air. Got another one down. Yeah. Gunshots, gun smoke in the air. Got another one down. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. Yeah. Gunshots, gun smoke in the air. Got another one down. Yeah. Gunshots, gun smoke in the air. Got another one down. Yeah. Question is, what do I mean by gunshots? The system has shot out bullets into many different spaces. The system has tried to take down a lot of things. Sometimes we are our own gunshots. Sometimes we say things about ourselves that will take us down. That's why you gotta stay safe, even for your own situations, for your own growth. You understand? Gunshots, gun smoke in the air. Got another one down, but not me though. Gunshots, gun smoke in the air. Got another one, another one. I'm gonna take this time real quick to shout out a couple of people. Throughout my life, I've gone through a lot of different things. And I've come to a spot where I was able to be as vulnerable as I can within my own creativity, with my own being. And one of the things that I realized through this creative process, and through this journey, is that it's very, very lonely as a creative. And what is very important is to link with other people. It's important to work together. And I know the students that I work with understand this really well. Gotta work together even when it's difficult. Even though when it gets tough and you're going back and forth, understanding that love, agape love, is unconditional. That you love even within the gaps. Love is not just a relationship between this person and it's like, oh, it's intimate. Love is also for your neighbor. It's also for the ones that you work with in your classroom with. You do not know. Some of the individuals that you are working with within your classroom could be that individual that gives you the opportunity because they understand where you were coming from back in your classroom. There's so many different people that I worked with in the class when I was in college that as I grew, they were in places that could give me opportunities. So watching yourself as you work. Right now is right now, but you still have miles and miles ahead of you. You never know where you're going to go. Y'all looked out there. We were looking. We looking out there. Miles and miles, where that car is. So you have to construct and craft the team that you need to work with. And sometimes that happens organically. And man, organically throughout my life, I've been able to link on with some amazing individuals. Like Alonda Gathers, like Carolina Blue, like Alex Felix, like Kelvin, like Oscar, and there's many others that are in this space right now, like Shannon across the way in the West Coast, who I've grown a relationship with. All these different people have come together to say, you know what? Let's all put our creative energy into this thing. And let's work. Let's make it happen. 2 out of all of them are graduates from Villa. Moving and shaking. Oscar. Yep. Kelvin. Graduates from this space. Making moves. Earning. And living what they love. Creative arts. I encourage you. And I know it's just a couple of you. I don't care. If it was just one, I would be going in just on that one person. But I really want you to understand from someone who was in class, struggling. I was a single mother when I was in college. Struggling. It was tough. But I pushed through because I knew what I wanted. And there wasn't anything that was going to get in my way. And sometimes I got in my way and I had to tell my little self, move to the side because I had places to go. Growing up, my adoptive mother, so I was in foster care and then I got adopted. One of the things that she would always say is we don't eat crow. And I'm going to end off on this song. I changed some things around, but I'm going to end off on this song. And I need you to understand the lyrics when I'm talking in this particular song.
We don't eat crow is a terminology. It's to say that you don't want to have to be in a position where you have to be humbled, where you have to eat crow. Crow is not an interesting item to eat, but it's that idea of humility. My mom always instructed us to do the best that we can with what we have. And in this song, when I say we're here now, you have to understand what I just talked to you about. I was a foster child. I was 14 months old when I was placed into a system of care. I was told, remember what I said? But I'm here now. If I could do that, if I could go through all of that and still go through the traumatic moments and all the triggers and all of these different things, but still run a business, but have a family, have 2 children. I've been married for 13 years. I have these triggers. I have these emotional roller coasters. I have these moments where I have to say, self, you gotta move. You got this. I need you to understand I'm here now, so what are you going to do? And not just for the students, for all of us. Because it's not just for the younger generation, it's us too. We're dealing with what we're dealing with. Just because you weren't in foster care doesn't mean that you may have had traumas in your life. Circumstances that weren't great. Things that were heavy on your heart. We're here now. What are we going to do with it, though? And that's why I'm sure this place has amazing teachers, amazing professors like Professor Jess, who said, yes, this is great. An amazing woman who I could just call and say, hey, I got this idea. Sure, friend. What are we going to do? We're going to do the best that we can to help you all, the next generation, because that's what we need, y'all, a whole bunch. Because I'm going to be old. I'm going to be old, but I'm going to look young, because I'm old now and I look young. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to go here with it. Don't eat crow. Yeah. Go and tell them we here. Tell me, what are you gonna do? Yeah, do lyrics on flight. Go and get your travel on. I avoid the bull, call me Matador. This beat so blue, call it Avatar. James Cameron on my camera, where your water flow. Titanic overflow. We go toe to toe. Aviator, I fly heavy arm. That's Terminator with a dark fate. That's a dark face that could spark hate. I had dark days. That's winter season. Dark stage. This winter season. I attract pain. That's wealth, yo. I ignite change. That's growth, yeah. My mama said we don't eat crow. No, we don't eat crow. My mama said call up the folks. So go ahead and open the door. Y'all tell them we here now. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Go and tell them we here. Yeah. I came from the sediment, dust in the crevices, diamonds and metals there, roll like an avalanche. It's cold, ain't it? Soul painted with a Van Gogh. That scream, that's pain. Where my medicine, I'm stretched out. I tried not to fell again, but man, look, devil came with a heavy hand, trigger happy, getting at me, think he ready, but I ain't not ready. But my mama said, don't eat crow. Yeah, so no, we don't eat crow. My mama said, yeah, so go ahead and open the door. Y'all tell them we here. No. What are you gonna do? Yeah, what are you gonna do? Go and tell them we here. No. What are you gonna do? Yeah, what are you gonna do? My mama said, call up the phone. So mama said, go ahead. Mama said, y'all tell them we here now. After all the lies was told, I unfolded the envelope of hope. Nestled in the trenches, I saw fate in the distance as I was attracted to the pendulum of the beautiful soft whispers of I can. Underneath the noise of you can't, I pushed past the impossible and made things shake. I am above the thrive. This is the height that I exist with. I am the anomaly. Y'all tell them we here now. What are you
gonna do? Tell them we here. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah. So what are you gonna do with what you have, with the life that you were given? Because at the end of the day, yes, I create music, visuals, this poetry. When you see me move and shake throughout this life, throughout the community, just understand it's way more than that. The question is, what do we do with our lives? We have birth, and we have death, and we have the dash in between. The things that you learn here and outside of here, what do you do with that? This is what I choose to do with my life. I choose to paint portraits, to create moments and memories. I choose to teach. I choose to give back, because that's why I'm here. All the things that I've been through do not suffocate me. It enlightens me. It allows me to breathe. And what do you do with what you have? This gift that you have, the education that you were given. That's the question. What are you going to do? All right. So that's my time.